All right, how y'all doing? My name is Deontay Payton, and I have my co-partner with me, Ephraim Reed Jr. Pretty much what we have planned is starting a health fitness club in Midtown Houston. So if anybody's familiar with Midtown Houston, it's pretty pricey, but it works for the people in the area. So what we're gonna do is go over different strategies of how we're gonna earn revenue and income, things of that nature. Also, we're gonna talk about what we can and what we cannot control. So first off, Efren, if you want to introduce yourself again.
How y'all doing? My name is Evan Reed, former athlete, former Division One football athlete. Me and Tez got together and decided to start this business, and hopefully you guys like our ideas.
All right. Like I said, first off, we're gonna start off with revenue stream, how we're gonna earn money, where we're gonna get it from, um, pretty much how we're gonna start this thing off. So in my head, I was thinking pretty much every gym has a membership. So we got memberships, then I mean that's just some reoccurring revenue on a monthly basis. So we could definitely use that. Also, we could sell some gear as far as like t-shirts, hats. Um, Hell, even if we do like I guess like certain classes like kickboxing or anything like that, like we can sell the equipment for those classes. Also, every gym has their own little snack stand, vending machines, supplements, in other words. Um, Also, we can get sponsors. I mean, we're pretty familiar with the community. Once again, Ephraim, he's a former Division One football player, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot of contacts that he has that can also help us with some sponsorships. And
Yeah, that'll help big time knowing people and being able to get some professional athletes, people on a higher stage with a lot of weight with their word to come and work out at our gym and try everything and be able to go spread to the next word.
absolutely, absolutely. And most importantly, what we want to do is separate ourselves from everybody else. I mean, you have your Planet Fitness out there, you have your Snap Fitness, um, you have your Gold Gyms. So pretty much what we want to do is separate ourselves from everybody else. Like I said, we're going to be located in Midtown Houston. So pretty much the clientele that we want is pretty much high end clientele. We're going to have like some of the best personal trainers that you could possibly find. All these guys are going to have like 10 years plus personal training under their belt. Some of them are going to have experience playing certain sports, baseball, football, soccer, basketball, track, any sport, you name it. We're going to have somebody there that specifies or specialize in that field. So we're looking for any premier athlete that wants to come by and train. We're going to have somebody that can help them out. Also, we want to target the elderly. When I say elderly, I want to say, I guess you could say like 45 years old and older. Pretty much for that is because a lot of those guys or a lot of those women and guys don't want to go to these Planet Fitness with like 100 people in there all the time. They want to be able to go into a gym where they know they're going to feel safe, secure. They're going to be able to get a workout done, get a workout completed without having to wait for equipment or just having to just be concerned with how many people are going to be around. So we want to make sure that that group of people are, I guess you want to say, satisfied. In other words,
Yeah, and then to elaborate on that, you get a age of people from 45 and above, and we plan on providing them with a lot of things to help them, make their life a lot of longevity, add a lot of life to them, and a lot of older folks fight arthritis and certain joint pains and things, and we want to be able to specialize in those sorts of things also because personally, if I was older, I wouldn't want to be working out next to a 23-year-old guy, power cleaning 300 pounds while I'm just trying to in my life. To be honest with you, I want to make my life as long as possible, and health and how you treat your body goes a long way. So that's what
absolutely,
we're gonna lean toward that a lot more. Not necessarily saying that we just gonna turn young people away. It's a gym. Obviously, it's open to the public, but we're targeting specifically high-end clientele, athletes, where they could come and also get away from the general population of people, just trying to just regularly lift and get bigger. Obviously there's a lot of places for that, but we want a specific group of people, to actually help out that target population that isn't able to go to a regular gym and get the same training.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now we want to talk about what we can control. And what we can't control is pretty much the upkeep of our gym. We want to make sure the equipment is tip-top shape, clean. Let me see what else. Pretty much the newest high-end technology. I mean, pretty much we want to make sure that our gym is a place where people want to walk in and going to be like, wow, like they have everything that you possibly need. Also, we control customer service, pretty much retention of clients. We want to make sure our customers, like I said, are safe. They feel at home. They feel like this is a place that they can just come in, relax, take a load off, get their workout in, have fun, and go home and feel safe and secure about coming back the next day, make it all happen again. We also can control the employees that we hire. We want to make sure that the employees that we hire are, I want to say, knowledgeable. They care about the clients or customers. They want to help. We don't want people in there that just in there to just to make a buck. No, that's not what we want. We want people that's in there to help and better our gym and better other people's lives, health wise. Like Efren said, like the way you take care of your body really determines the way your longevity of life, and it's very important. Again, we want to be able to control risk factors. We want to make sure that, again, like I touch on, I say safe a lot because we want to make sure dealing with a clientele at a higher age, like this, that's something that's very important. We want to make sure that they feel safe and that this is a place that they know that nothing's going to happen and they can feel secure. To the basis.
You know, you know, to touch bases on what Ted said about our employees, you always want to have genuine people there because you don't want someone who's there just to make a dollar, because that, just to make a dollar. They won't be there to help someone get better, help someone live longer, help someone better their lives. We want people who actually care, who are actually in it helping people, actually, want to help people better themselves. Because like I said, no one wants to die early. No one wants to, go through joint pain and arthritis and, all these diseases and chronic illnesses that come along with it. You want to be able to breathe easy, to be able to kick back and relax. I know when I'm 70 years old, I want to be able to play basketball with my grandkids.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if the Lord bless me to live that long. But, it's little things like that that matter. And fitness goes a long way with it because your body is your temple. That's the one thing that you own in this world that you can really control. So you want to take care of it as best as possible, and also, we can control, like you said, clientele. We can control, how our members interact with one another in a sense, because we want people in our gym to motivate each other, to be a part of, this gym is home. We want them to be able to come to this gym. They could get their smoothies. They could get their lunch. They could get whatever they need. We want to be able to provide them as best as possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, another thing touch bases on the employees. We want to make sure our employees can contribute to different levels of exercise and like different classes. For example, Zumba classes, yoga classes. Like I said, we're dealing with elderly.
Cycling classes.
Yeah, cycling, balance, walking, stretching. The basic motor skills that we all need in life.
Right.
I guess to see what else. What we cannot control could be possibly the customers themselves. I mean, like we can roll out the red carpet, we can do all the right things, but sometimes it's just those customers that just they don't want to hear it. Like they want things to be their way when they want it at all times, and we don't want to have to deal with that. Like Efren touched on, like we want clients to be able to come in, have fun, be able to talk to one another, be able to walk in and be like, hey Joseph, hey John, and just be like, hey, I love being here. I love seeing the people here. I love the staff. It feels like another place from home. So that's another thing that we cannot control. Another thing would be the peak hours. Efren, you want to touch bases on that?
Peak hours of the day. When you go in the gym and there's 300 people in the gym. I know me personally, for myself, when I go in the gym, I like to be isolated. Not because I don't want to be around people or anything, but it's the sense that you focus more. You don't have to worry about what the next person is doing. You don't have to worry about someone, messing up your set of doing things. You want to be able to focus on what you're doing. And we want to be able to, we can't control peak hours. So that's something that just has to be, worked around your time schedule, because some people like to come during their lunch break. Some people like to come early in the morning, some late at night. And usually peak hours are right after people get off of work. So it's something we just can't control. But what we can do to, help minimize that is our gym layout. We could build our gym as best as possible to be, make racks as most spread out as part as we can, and give people the chance to, maybe in this room have one rack and this room have another rack. Big room with a bunch of racks. Just certain people don't mind it, but certain do, and we want to be able to contribute to each need.
Absolutely. Like Efren said, gym layout is very important. Also, another thing that we can't control it, but we can help minimize, like Efren was saying, like I was speaking on with the different classes. Some people may just come just to do classes. So during those peak hours, maybe we can have certain classes or a couple classes lined up during those times. That way you're not so bothered up with everybody else. Like you said, if somebody's over here doing a 400, 500-pound deadlift right there while you're trying to do, I guess you want to say curls or something like that, like you don't want that. So, there's a class over here, like a yoga class or a balance class, stretching class. Like you can step out to a whole nother level of the gym and still feel secure and feel like you're good. You can get something completed during that time. So yeah, we can't control the peak hours, but we can help minimize the stress and tension that can go on along with that as well. So another big thing I wanted to touch on is marketing. Marketing is another big thing that we can use to help generate some revenue. As long as we are out there, I guess you could say what, social media, Efren, you was thinking that would be a good thing that we could do?
Yeah, because these days social media plays a big part in this world. The world lives on Twitter, the world lives on Instagram, the world lives on Facebook. You see, that's how news is spread across the world. Just sad to say, but that's the way it is.
The click of a button.
If you get the click of a button controls your life. Yeah. And if we could get the right people, the right clientele to market this business, it could jump from day one. You get this athlete or, this trainer that a lot of people follow online or something, or, maybe this group of, older people who actually have influence on some younger people, just certain people who have big influences on other people's lives. If we market it the right way, it'll boom from day one. Because like I said, we both know a lot of people in, professional industries such as football, basketball, Major League Baseball. And, we've left impressions on them so well in our lives that they trust us. So they trust us enough to market our business. And, that'll be amazing.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Once again, I am Deontez Payton. This is Efren Reed Jr. We're here to open up Elite Fitness in Midtown Houston. If y'all ever in town, please stop on by. We'll make sure your experience will be worth its while. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. Thank you.